But now, guys, Mr. Lee, aka Dr. Lee, aka Detective Lee from Rush Hour. But when I first met Lee, he wanted to be a hacker. He wanted to be Mr. Robot. He wanted to wear the hoodies and not have any sun come through the windows and get it in. Now, that was a tall task for him to do back then, because I even told him, I was like, man, I'm going to just be honest with you. It probably ain't going to happen right now, just based on where you at. And because it's, shoot, you even said, like, now you see from back then to where you're at now, where the differences in your skills was. Now, like, why that's like a tall tale, because I know one of the things I know from people who are prior military or have worked in GovTech, they don't understand the lack of training that's in the public sector.
Yeah.
They don't understand. I was like, hey, a lot of times people don't have budgets to just bring people up in the company. It's rare. If you find a company that let you go from doing whatever to be in the red team, or like you found a good one. Other than that, you may not find that a lot of times.
Yeah.
So when he told me, hey, I don't know what it was. I can't remember if you text me or whatever, but you was like, hey, I got this interview for this red team joint, and I got to do this CTF. And then he was geeked. He was like, man, I just got like, how many did you get? How many flags did you get?
Yeah, it's like 7.
How many flags altogether is it?
It's like 20, but that's like a long shot. Because like I said, they tell me over 70% of people can't even get one. Yeah. So I didn't think I was doing that well, but I found out I was top 10% of people. I'm like, great.
That's what's up. So after you did good on the CTF, that's when they did that final interview, right?
Yeah. The interview was just a conversation. Like, hey, what, why here? Why here? Why, would you, it was just.
What did you say?
It was just a conversation, like, why here? Do you think you ever get, bored with this type of work? I'm like, man, that's a long way away for me to get bored with this type of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that came from, the company did a presentation at a B-Sides in Colorado. So I went there on a Saturday morning and had nothing else to do. So talked to some of those guys there, said it sounded like they do some cool things. And oddly enough, my coworker at the previous place is the one that convinced me to apply to the place, because I wasn't. I was just because it looked like they needed hardware knowledge on top of software knowledge for like pen testing stuff. But applied anyway, did the CTF. They say, yeah, this is just to gauge where you at skill wise. If you can actually do well on the CTF, we can actually show you like the hardware testing side of things. So yeah. Yeah,
man. So now, granted, you've been there like a couple of weeks. Let's talk about like just a regular like day for you now.
Well, right now we're still just, since it's the end of the year, things are like slow, but did a initial internal assessment, waiting on a client assessment I got coming up. Maybe that'll start in the first beginning of the new year or whatever. But yeah, a lot of it right now is, just your favorite thing is actually training on like hardware pen testing. So I took it upon myself to go enroll in TCM's IoT hacking course. Now, I would say that is a very good course as far as actually learning what goes inside of hardware testing. They have you order a lot of different tools. So they had to order a TP-Link old router, and you basically tear it apart, get inside of it, dump firmware. And
I'm talking about in it.
Yeah, you get all that. That course runs you through all of those things. So it's like if you're not exposed to that world, you're not even going to think about it, right? Like, people don't even know. At least I didn't know that hardware hacking was actually a thing that's actually being taken seriously. And now in the GovTech space too, because with the war between Ukraine and Russia, a lot of companies are trying to hurry up and push forward like they're doing with this AI drones. So we specialize in drone testing. So, yeah.
That's fire, man. You're going to be like Watch Dogs, and I think you do a little bit of that on Splinter Cell and any other games where you can hack stuff. So that's pretty cool. Now let's have some fun a little bit. What skills did you work on like every day to do this? Like Lee would be doing stuff, and this is why earlier I was, hang on, let me play this for Lee. Let me show y'all this the mood Lee was in earlier. But I was comparing him to Dayspring and Tay because like years ago, every time I would talk to Day, like this is when I used to be a real night owl. It might have been like 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah, bro, I'm just doing this lab or I'm working on this. If anybody who's watched Day Cybershortieee stuff, he talked just like that. And I'm talking Lee. Oh, I'm working on this CTF. I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing this SANS course. I'm doing this or that. So I'm trying to show y'all too that it's not easy. Like a lot of people want to do exactly what you do, but they is not willing to do that.
Yeah, that's why the headline is maybe what you're gonna say. You won't be a hacker or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of time to understand how things work and why it works and why it doesn't work, and it's not as glorified as it seems like in movies and stuff. Because there's a lot of times you just won't find anything unless you just actually step back and take a break and wake up, and suddenly it hits you. But I think you only get that suddenly it hits you moment if you actually know why you're looking for the things you're doing, right? Or you actually understand why certain actions happen within protocols or applications. So, but if you don't know that stuff, then it won't ever hit you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think you just went through the gauntlet of learning a lot. I mean, even some of the things you may feel like are more middle school that you learned when you was at LM, I think they still come into play some type of way of all the policies and stuff that you worked on and what you know to probably try to address or whatever security news. Or I know you listen to like a couple of things like on YouTube. That Purple Team channel you showed me some good stuff.
Yeah, the guy I work with now, he liked it too. I told him you need to check out the Weekly Purple Team, man. Yeah, he been on it.
They got one. Maniac got a channel too on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it's a guy that worked for them now. I was watching one of those. I don't know if it's Darknet Diaries or some type of cyber news YouTube. Where a guy working at Maniac was the one who found some ransomware key to end it on. It's ones that want to crack because I know that guy. There was another one, another big one I just forgot. But yeah,